Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my messy hair. And first things first, before I jump into this video, I know it's been forever. I literally don't know where any of my stuff is. I have no idea where my tripod is. So I have boxes stacked on top of each other for my tripod today. I don't have an easy filming setup, and I probably never will. I've been on YouTube since 2008 and I still just can't figure it out apparently, and it costs a lot of money to have a really fancy setup, and I probably just won't ever be able to afford that kind of a thing. So I'm gonna tell you guys about how I edit my video, or not my videos, my photos, because let's be real, most people these days edit their photos, right, for Instagram and such. So I'm going to tell you about the different apps that I use, but first things first, for selfies, there is a flash on the iPhone for selfies, but I just don't like it. So I am going to show you guys this little ring light that I use. This product was sent to me, so I'm not being paid for this or anything, but I do want to tell you guys about this because I really do love this. I don't remember the brand that I got it from. They sent this to me a couple of months ago, and so I have been using it throughout that time. There is like a little charging port right here that you can plug into your laptop, or like a charging block into the wall, and it'll charge it. And then there's a little button down here for the light settings. So there's this one. This is my favorite one to use. It's just kind of like a white bright light, and this is the lighting. And then there's this one, which is more of like a bluer shade, and I don't really like this one too much. I do use it sometimes, but rarely. And then there's this yellow one, which I absolutely never use. I think it's ugly lighting. I feel like this is the lighting that is in my house, and I just hate it. But this first bright one, it's like a mixture of the two. This one is, I feel like it's perfect. So it clips like this. Oh, I'm blinding my baby. Let's turn this off. It clips like this, and then you take your phone and you just clip it on there like that. And so when you take photos, you would just open up the camera app, which the only thing that I don't like about this is it's covering the top row of apps, and my camera app is up there in the top, so I have to open up my camera app before putting this on, and sometimes I forget to, so you have to kind of just search for the app and then click on it. But I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't want to take a picture of me breastfeeding. But yeah, so it looks like this. It's really cool. It's a lot better than the flash of the actual camera. I don't even like to use the flash on the camera. But anyway, so I take my selfies that way. You can also put it the other way and take them not the selfie way, just the regular camera way. I have the link for this little ring light down below. It's super affordable, you guys. I can't even remember how much it is, and I do apologize for filming this video so late. I've been so busy with so many things. Now that it's quarantine time, I have a lot more time on my hands. Anyway, so I'll have the link for this down below. Super affordable, really great product, really easy to use. So let's jump into my photo editing apps. I've been using Snapseed forever. It's an app by Google. You open up a photo, and I always just do tools and then tune image. I don't do a lot of crazy things to my photos. I keep it as close to the original as possible because I don't like my photos to not look like me. So I will go to tune image, and there you can edit the brightness, the contrast, the saturation, ambience, highlights, shadows, and warmth. And I usually up the brightness just a tiny bit. I'm sorry if you can't see this too well. And I always do the ambience too. So I go negative with the ambience because it kind of just softens the photo a little bit. Like it'll soften, it'll make your skin look softer, and that's what I like most about it. And then sometimes I'll do the warmth. Like sometimes it really depends on how, like what kind of mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll put it in the negative to make it a little bit cooler, and then sometimes I want my skin to be a little bit warmer, so I'll go into a warmer setting. Sometimes if I want to edit out scarring or anything like that, I'll go into healing with this little band-aid, and you can click on like a scar and it'll erase it basically. So my photos, I edit them really like it's really subtle. And then I only use 2 apps really for photo editing, and this second one, well, 3 now because I paid for Facetune. So I use Lightroom, and this is a Photoshop app, and the only thing that I really do to these is I change filters. Like, I'll show you guys this one from our trip to Mammoth to visit Michael's family. Like, I just really love that bright white filter that you see a lot of like photo sets. I actually purchase my photo sets when they're on sale. I get like really cheap ones, but they're really good. I get them on Etsy. Is that what they're called? Photo sets? No, they're called presets. Sorry. And then of course I do have Facetune number 2. I was trying it out. I had like the free trial, and then it ran out, and then I accidentally paid for it for a year. So I have Facetune now, which I don't use it as much, but I do use it sometimes. And the only thing that I do with Facetune, I go to relight here, and it shows like a light right here, and you click on it and it just kind of contours and highlights your face automatically. And it's not super huge, it's not like a big difference, but it makes you look really nice. So anyway, that's like the only thing that I do on Facetune. So that's how I edit my photos. I never ever use the filters on Instagram. I used to use them, but I feel like now I kind of like my feed to like kind of make sense, or like match, or whatever you want to call it. I like it to have a color scheme. So I try my best to have it all look kind of similar to each other. For me personally, I'm not like, I don't make money on Instagram or anything, but I like my profile to kind of look nice and not messy and crazy or whatever, if that makes sense. But again, I'll have the link for this down below, and I'll have the links for the photo editing apps down below as well, so you guys can download them. Snapseed is free. Lightroom is free. Facetune you have to pay for. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me how your guys' quarantine is going. Like, what do you guys think about this whole COVID-19 thing? I think it's insane and really scary. I have been staying at home and just making sure my kids are safe, because it just scares me to death. I don't want them to get sick. So Riley is 7 now. The baby is 15 months old. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Sorry, my cat was walking outside. I saw him coming back. Anyway, bye.